Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is the Series 7 Guru coming to you from my off-grid studio here, getting our kicks on historic Route 66 with another explication request. This again comes from Baby Brokers Doing Hat Tricks, which is our Facebook community. Baby Brokers, term of endearment for rookies in the securities industry. Hat trick, three successes in a limited time frame, as i.e., 766. This is a Kaplan question. We'll help you with any question. If you have an explication request, just send it to explicationrequest@guruexamprep.com. It's easier if it's a Kaplan question because you can just give me the QID. This is QID 1564197. If you don't have a Kaplan Q Bank, I highly recommend it as a paid supplement. With my Guru 15 discount code at checkout, you can get a Kaplan Q Bank with over 3,600 practical questions like these for $55.80. I think this should be a churning question at the end of the day. But I do like this because this is proof about firing up the T. If you can track money in and out of the account, no matter how complicated it gets, you'll be able to get the answer. So let's fire up our T and let's track the money in and out of this account. Okay, so we bought 200 shares of XYZ at 32. Now, usually I would do things on a per share basis, but when there's a lot of stuff going on here, I'd probably read the question once just to kind of say, okay, what's my attack plan here? And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead instead of doing this per share, just do it all at once because it looks like a lot going on. So I'm out $6,400 for the stock, 200 times 32. I buy 235 calls at 3, so that's $600, right? 3 times 1 times the 100, or 3 times 2 times 100, the multiplier. I buy a June 35 put at 6.5. Woof. You know, on the test, there's no commissions, but boy, your broker's going to love you here, right? And then it says I buy a June 35 put at 4. Okay, so that's all the money out, right? Now it says before expiration, with XYZ trading at 37, he sold the stock. So if we sell our stock, that's going to be $7,400. We closed our calls for 210. That's 210 times 2 times 100, the multiplier. So that's going to be $420. And he closed his puts out for 25 cents. Remember, that's per share times 1 times 100, the multiplier. That's 25. Now we just got to do the arithmetic here. And oh my God, what? 8 trades? That's crazy. Anyways, if we net those two numbers, we're out 8,050 and we brought in 7,870. So I am a loser. Insult to injury here that I did 8 trades and ended up losing $180. That is the answer to the question, right? For $180 loss. And again, do I think you're going to see something like this on your exam? I do not. But I do think it's a great example of how the T is better, perhaps, than other methods, because you can deal with anything as long as you can track that money in and out. All right. Well, remember, inch by inch, options are a cinch. Yard by yard, option is hard. I'll see you for the next explication request. Please do check and use the channel search bar because I think I've actually explicated this in the past, and there probably is another video floating around. So before you send in the explication request, just make sure you use the channel search bar to make sure that video, it doesn't already exist in the playlist of practice questions. All right, I'll see you for the next explication request.